This is a new poem called Westminster School Tour. My 10-year-old, a boy who has been alive for 10 years, applied to Westminster, examined, interviewed, IQ tested, hoped, and then decided he would like a tour of the school that may or may not accept him. He dressed carefully and even polished his shoes. Holding my hand tightly, we walk past the ancient cathedral, the cathedral of kings and queens, the cathedral that holds their bones and crowns them, the cathedral that marries them, the cathedral of Westminster School. The registrar, gruff, unfriendly, simply says that it is unlikely that any student applying would be offered a place. The odds are 10 to 1 against you, and they are. My son visibly trembles. The registrar walks on leading eager young boys down the cobbled lanes of Dean's Yard. Pulling my son aside, I bend to his height and quietly say, "If you feel scared, say to yourself, 'I am good enough.' You got that? Say, 'I am good enough.'" "Okay, Mommy." "Cameron, look at me." His blue eyes glisten with tears. His heart pulses in his neck. "Remember, we are all equal in the eyes of God." "I know, Mommy." From Dean's Yard we walk, winding through the ancient, foreboding, impressive campus. Turning into Smith Square, I gasp. St. John's round church had been hiding there, hiding behind the hedges of buildings and the maze of streets. Hiding. The registrar looks at me and knows. He knows that I'm impressed. I say to myself, "I am good enough." His hands clasped behind his back, his head held high, leading the way, twisting and turning through more and more, until, on Great College Street, high upon a peak, a seagull cries a loud, clear cry. A loud, clear cry, again and again. My son looks worried. I point to the seagull. What do you think he is saying? Is he laughing at me? No, he is laughing at him. I gesture towards the registrar, who is now far ahead with his nose in the air. That seagull knows that you are worthy and thinks it's foolish to doubt you. 10-year-old hope recollects itself and radiates through his face. It's a good sign, I reassure him. Quickening our pace to reach the group, I think the unspoken words to my son. It's a good sign that nature sees and supports you. Nature that cannot reach inside the cathedral. No, you belong to this earth, uncrowned child of the wind. May your seed land where the soil and light support you. May you land where you will blossom.